We are very fortunate that we have a relationship with Paula Ann and Blaze Entertainment out of Los Angeles. And over the years, she has provided Live and a Kicking with many wonderful artists, absolutely fantastic. This has enabled us to do this segment we called On the Road, where we go around the country and we do a live session with an artist in their hotel, in the studio, at their home, wherever they are, and are able to bring them to our show. It's just absolutely a lot of fun to do. Now, in this particular case, we're going to Montreal, Canada, with a wonderful artist named Ellis. Where are you right now? You're in another country,
You can, yeah. Some people would say that for sure.
Yes. Well, so that explains why when I read you're bilingual.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I went to elementary school and high school in French. A little bit of, so in the province of Quebec, we have this like post high school. It's called like Cégep. So I did a little bit of that also in French. Had friends that spoke French and all that stuff, man. Yeah, so it's a lot of French.
Now, have any of your songs, have you written any songs in French? Are they all in English?
Everything I've released is in English. There's been a couple times like I've attempted writing in French. To be honest, I don't remember if I finished those songs. Yeah, I mean, that's how it is, right? Sometimes you start a song and it's just like, whatever. But yeah, man. I mean, I'd love to write something in French. I would love to.
Now, this is where once again being out from Canada. So there is a Quebec version of American Idol, what I understand, right? And what is that called?
Yeah, it was something that I did. It was called Star Academy, where if you translate that, it's just like the Stars Academy, right? Like to be like a star or whatever. And don't quote me on it, but there was a version of it in France, I believe, and then maybe it came to Quebec after, or maybe it started in Quebec. I don't know, but yeah, essentially it's like this show that features musicians and singing, and at the same time it's sort of like a reality show where they during the weekdays they'll like play like they'll have like a reality show of the musicians, and then every week they have like a performance in the studio on the stage and that kind of a thing. Where it's like an American Idol type competition. Every performer sings, and they do like this thing where all the performers sing together. And yeah, I was on that show a few years ago.
Can I ask how you did?
I made it so out of like 5,000 or 6,000 people that auditioned, I made it to the top 30.
Way to go! Well, I guess you're making me very curious of what your songs sound like. But what's your first song going to be? What's the name?
My first song is going to be, it's a song I wrote a few years ago. It's called Friends. Yeah. Sounds like this. Cigarettes and my regrets and nothing left to hold on to. 4 a.m. I'm up again with 5 more reasons to call you. And my friends, they all said to me
Very
Oh,
beautiful.
beautiful. Now, I could ask, did you use that one in the Star Acme?
Yeah, I mean that one. I don't think that one was out yet. When I was doing the show, there was one of my songs which I will be playing later.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah, man. That we. Well, anyways, like I did it for the producers of the show, and I think they quite liked it.
Good. Good. Now, I've got to ask, this may be an older bio, because it said that, if this is correct, you released your single "Come Back to You" this summer.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's good that you bring that one up because that's what I'm about to play. But yeah, man. So I got a little bit delayed, you could say. But that one is coming out September 23rd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be the next release for Ellis Schoel. It's been, like 2 years, I think, about since I've put something out. November 11th of like 2022, I think, was the last time. Well, and then that was Friends that we had released at that point.
Is that the next song you're going to play?
Yeah, come back.
Good, because
Yeah.
see, this is something we can tell our audience, since here we are in September, and you're going to release that when?
That is September 23rd.
So in less than 2 weeks, they have a chance to hear that. Now, where can they hear the song? Spotify and all the platforms?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll be out all the platforms, anywhere that you consume music. Spotify, Apple Music, and if I'm in a city near you, you can come and see it live.
Well,
Pretty fun.
here is "Come Back to You."
Yes, sir. If it always ends with sorry, then don't let go of her. She's the life of every party. Your heart's pinned to the sleeves of all of her shirts. Calling back is too cold, and it's never you, it's just sometimes I'm falling. Wouldn't wanna know, so I'll be stolen till I come back to you. There's a million unswept floors. Think I've seen them all before, but it don't make a difference. I don't have any limit of what I would do for you. Calling back is too cold, and it's never you, it's just sometimes I'm falling. Wouldn't wanna know, so I'll be stolen till I come back to you. Wind is cold on your skin, and I just wanna bring you in. The man you love, oh, I'll be him when I come back to you. When I come back to you.
Oh, beautiful. What's coming up?
So a couple of things coming up, definitely. I mean, just this week, I've got a show. I'm playing one of the universities here in Montreal, the University for, sorry, the word in French is coming to me. The, what are they called? The people that build bridges. What are those called?
Oh, engineers?
Engineers, thank you. Yeah. So yeah, the engineering school in Montreal, they're having a thing for their back to school, So I'll be playing that show there on Thursday.
Oh, cool. Cool. And in terms of recording or anything along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, I just actually got done doing a whole batch of songs that I was recording, stuff that had been written sort of over the past year and a half. Yeah, so there's been a bunch of songs that have been recorded over the summer, and Come Back to You is gonna be sort of the first one to come out of all of that stuff.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, I should ask, what's going to be your grand finale here?
My grand finale is the song that whenever I go and hang out with my friends and they put my music on, they always put this one on.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's the one it's called Hand on My Heart. Yeah, and that was a release off of my album. Album's called On the Verge of Something Beautiful. That's on Spotify. That's on Apple Music as well. A couple music videos on YouTube even. Yeah, and so this was one of the singles that we released off of that album. So the song is called Hand on My Heart. 3 a.m. Friday night, I still see your face, and the sweater you wore still in the same place. I still smell your perfume, couldn't wash your pillowcase. One last piece of you now that I can't replace. And I still hear you walking down these halls, see your shadow dancing on these walls. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. And you're the one that haunts me the most, and I'm still living here with your ghost. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. Late at night when I'm driving on down these streets, hear the playlist that we called You and Me. Even when I go to grab a couple groceries, I can't help but pick up all your favorite things. And I still hear you walking down these halls, see your shadow dancing on these walls. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. And you're the one that haunts me the most, and I'm still living here with your ghost. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. If only you could see that all along you were my missing piece. And I can't let it be, 'cause even when you're gone, I'm still giving you the best of me. And I still hear you walking down these halls, see your shadow dancing on these walls. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. And you're the one that haunts me the most, and I'm still living here with your ghost. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold. Hand on my heart, you're the only one I wanna hold.
song. Thank you. Well, Ellis, thank you so much for
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic.
Absolute pleasure.
It's once again, it's my pleasure, and I hope it'll be our listeners' pleasure. I'm sure it will. I have no doubt.
I hope they enjoy it.
So with that,
That's Ella's show. Yes.